Hi. Um, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I got a new book that I've been looking at. It's this one. This is the book I've been carrying in my backpack. I'm sorry, purse. And it's by this person. Anyways, I got it from Thrift Books. It was originally $24 and I got it for some other price. I don't know what price it was. It's interesting so far. I like it. So yeah, 7 hymns, stuff like that. I like it a lot personally. I don't have any issues with it so far. It's nice. I like it. Yeah, I'm hanging out in the Home Depot parking lot. I just got like $20 worth of seeds, which was only like 8 packets. And then I bought 4 plants that were already potted, that were like growing, you know, already. And they're like $4 a piece, $4.98. Yeah, it's bullshit. I don't know. Everything pisses me off. So yeah, that was interesting. Anyways, so yeah, hanging out in the Home Depot parking lot, and I bought some paint. I need to go paint my house. Bitch, what are you looking at? And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, yeah, I think that's so funny. Some guy in there was like, "Hey, are you blankety blank blank?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Are you sure? You look exactly like blankety blank blank." I was like, "I'm sure." He's trying to, what is he, fucking the CIA? Are you trying to MK Ultra me into being somebody else while I'm checking out at Home Depot? Like, what the fuck? Like, getting me to question my existence. Why are all the flags everywhere like half staff? Who died? I don't think it's Jimmy Carter. I don't think it's, oh my god, this guy tried to get between 2 cars and he couldn't fit. We're gonna act like we didn't see that. That's so sad. I've been there, brother. So yeah, we're just gonna look down, act like we didn't see that. He's looking at me. Oh my god. Anyways, well, the clouds are so pretty today. Hee hee. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go now. It's starting to get toasty. This is an extremely warm hat and I love it very much. It is my new best friend. I got some shit from Goodwill that I'd like to show you. I think I have some footage from Goodwill I'd like to show you. I'll insert in a second. I'm pretty sure I'll have to do a voiceover because Goodwill likes jamming shit from the 80s and everybody knows that YouTube is like a copyright cuck. And so YouTube, every time YouTube hears a song in the background 500 feet away, they're like, hey, copyright. This bitch is trying to get away with shit. I'm not. I'm just walking through an establishment that's blaring music. I hear in places like in Scandinavia, they don't do that shit. That must be fucking nice. To all of my Scandinavians out there, you have it good. Here in America, it is constant fucking warfare in your goddamn brain. You are constantly being colonized by songs from the fucking 80s playing in the fucking Home Depot. Fuck! There's not even good ones! It's not even good ones! It's the bad ones! Oh my god, someone's flying next to me. Yeah, it's not even the fucking good songs from the 80s. It's the shitty ones. And Madonna keeps bragging about how she's still alive and she outlived Michael Jackson and Prince. Shut up, Madonna. No one fucking cares, hun. Shut the fuck up! Anyways, anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a haul, and then I'll show you guys what the fuck I found at the thrift store. Everybody got casual. I gotta go. Alright, love you, bye. Hey guys, what's up? This is me walking through the Goodwill a couple cities over, just wandering around aimlessly and taking a peek at stuff. Yeah, I was supposed to be going to Home Depot, which I ended up doing after all of this, but yeah. I didn't find anything clothing wise that was like, I don't know, jumping out at me or eye catching, eye popping or whatever. Yeah, that was kind of funny. But yeah, and then I always check the lingerie section to see if there's anything like a slip or something. There was a lot of weirdness. There's a lot of peculiar things at this Goodwill today. A lot of wolves too, and I don't know. They always this is just so ratty. But I mean, what can you do? It's not my job. I don't know. I try not to film anybody or their kids. Um, so yeah. Please enjoy the following footage of me at the Goodwill. There was some strange stuff. I think this is a cash register. Who the fuck had a cash register? And donates a cash register to Goodwill. I don't know. That's just peculiar. Um, there was a couple of things. Oh, isn't that from Frozen? A couple of interesting seats. It looks like one from an old OBGYN I had. I think it's like $7. I don't know. There's this one. That one looks way comfortable. It looks way more comfortable to sit in. And then whatever the fuck this guy is. Looks like something my father-in-law would use. He's more of an outdoors man, you know, collects a bunch of MREs and stuff like that. I don't know what the hell that is. Or what the hell this thing is. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck is half of the things in here. That is the cutest little green chair in all the land. Um, these are very interesting. I used to have ones just like this. They're little air mystifiers with the smell. Oh, and there's a blown up Halloween dog there. Maybe I should have grabbed him. I don't know. There's Hello Kitty, and then there's a cat, some strange bowls, a really cool cactus vase or cup. I don't know, but it was really fucking cool. I love cactus. And then over here, I saw a gigantic walk, and then I audibly made the joke, you know, walk with me in hell. Anyways, you can't hear it now because Goodwill has a bunch of music playing that YouTube will punish me for violently. I'm just kidding. This is some kind of mixer, I believe. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is a guitar with some popped strings. An electric guitar. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Tons of pants, but here's the thing. I don't know. Is this some kind of a purse? What is this thing? I don't know. Tons of pants, but shopping for pants for me, I have a very strange body type, and my body type is not like one size fits all kind of thing. So yeah, it's very strange. So I like dresses and skirts and stuff like that. But I didn't see anything. Oh, and look at look at this shit. Who the hell did that? It says emo. Yeah, what the fuck? Anyways, I liked this like green tool. It was really cool. But then the rest of the dress was ugly as hell, and that pissed me off. Yeah, I was confused. I was digging the green today. I don't know why I kept like seeing the emerald colors, and I thought they were very, very beautiful. That yellow is nice too. Oh, but I pulled out something green again. Okay. Um, that purple is really pretty. Oh, I grab it. Yeah, I even think it's pretty now. Reviewing the footage, I'm like, wow, that's nice purple. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just kind of wander around Goodwill and see if I find anything interesting or nice or eye catching. But there is not a much here. In fact, I saw a couple of dresses that I donated still hanging up, which is interesting. That was kind of cute. It's like this cream little dress. It was very sweet looking. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a stupid aesthetic of just bozo. Oh my god, look at this spaceman shit. This is like what they put the astronauts in when they shoot them up to Mars. And I don't know, sometimes I like patterns. That pink was really cute. Very thin, very girly. Oh, and this one reminded me of the sunset, the gradient, or whatever, color fading. That was really pretty. I liked that a lot. But yeah, basically, we've just been kind of hanging out, doing what we can with what we have. But I don't know. I went to Home Depot after this and I got some paint to fix up the paint in the living room, and then I got I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know, $20 worth of seeds. Oh god, there were these wolves all over Goodwill today. There's tons of wolf stuff. Um, and when I was a kid, everybody had this kind of like these little knick-knack tchotchkes or whatever. Was that the word? Tchotchke? I don't know what the fuck. Schlotchkes? Is that the sandwich shop? Yeah. There are all of these wolves going awoo all over Goodwill today. And I was like, what the fuck? Who did this? Who the fuck would donate this? Like, what a bunch of assholes. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, I have a gray wolf leg bone that I carry around with me everywhere. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Anyways, I have a gray wolf leg bone I carry around with me everywhere. And yeah, is that corn stuff? I think so. And so I've been really into wolves lately. There's this guy I watch on YouTube who goes to how do you say it? He goes hunting and he will, what's that word? He goes hunting. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at this! Oh my god, it's the leg! The leg! Oh my god! Anyways, yeah, my mom would have flipped shit. Yeah, I don't know. Please forgive my filming. Please forgive me for existing. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I have this gray wolf leg bone I carry on with me everywhere. And I was watching this guy hunting wolves, I think in Alaska or the tippy top of Canada. I don't know where. But apparently it's extremely difficult to hunt wolves. And I thought that was extremely interesting. And I wonder what if you go places where it's legal. Okay. If you go places where it's legal to go hunting wolves, what if you accidentally kill one of the ones that have like a tracker on it? Like, isn't that kind of fucked up? I don't know. Whatever. I'm not against hunting. I actually like hunting, fishing. I'm kind of an outdoors girl, as well as an avid reader and studier of the occult, and just fucking all around just a weird southern bitch. Am I perfect? No. Am I good at what I do? No, but I think I'm efficient though. Yeah. If you give me any kind of fish out of the ocean, I will cook it. I will cook shark. I will cook stingray. I cook a lot of things. Now I'm not very good with doing field stuff for mammals. I'm not very good with mammals, but chickens, ducks, fish. Anyways, yeah, southern bitch, southern broad. That's what I am. And I feel like personally we've kind of moved away from. I don't know. Something I struggle with is getting back to being like, how do you say, what the fuck is this? Getting back to just being, oh my god, what did they do to Elsa, my Shayla? Getting back to being self-sufficient and have the kind of knowledge that our ancestors used to have. I mean, it only took them, I think, 2 world wars and like 100 years for us to forget how to fucking be humans or self-sufficient, and we kind of fucked ourselves pretty bad. For the next 5 minutes, I think I'm just gonna be standing here looking at all these goddamn DVDs. I ended up getting Rango, Apocalypto, how do you say, Happy Feet, and X-Files, I Want to Believe. which was interesting. That was not on my bingo card for today. Um, yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, I think it only took us like about 100 years, and it completely wiped Americans clean of knowing any kind of like survival techniques or knowledge, and that's really fucked up. That's really fucked up. Like, how many people know how to farm, or how many people know how to appropriately raise, animal husbandry, learn how to raise farm animals and ranch, or just homestead? Not a lot. A lot of people don't even know that chickens' eggs are not fertile unless there's a rooster. People just believe and assume that every egg has a baby in it. That's not true. And the amount of people that have gone to colleges here in America that I have talked to that think chickens' eggs are naturally fertile without a male present is kind of insane. So yeah, they're smart book wise, but they're actually very ignorant when it comes to survival. Um, and that's very fucking scary. I think that we should all be kind of working towards gathering real good information from the past and using it to help each other in the future. I know that something that is extremely dangerous is that mushroom books printed after 2020 have a lot of how do you say, they wrong information about foraging, and it could have people die because people were just googling information and shoving it into a book instead of actually doing research. I highly recommend you check out a guy called Paul Stamets. He has like Instagram and things of that nature, but he has a lot of really amazing books on mushrooms and foraging, classes you could take. I think you could go fucking hang out with him up in like the Pacific Northwest, I believe. I think that's where he's at. It would make sense if he was up there. I think that's where he's at. Anyways, he has a lot of great books. Um, so yeah, there's actually a guy who was buried in San Antonio, Texas, and he had a very specific strain of mushrooms that he used to grow himself, and they buried him with it in his pocket. Anyways, yeah, that's a weird story that just showed up in my brain just now. Yeah, this Goodwill is. Wait, what the fuck is up with Seinfeld? There was a bunch of Seinfeld shit here. Um, I don't fucking like Seinfeld. I don't care about Seinfeld. I don't know. I'm weird. Anyways, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, so I'm like, okay, people need to learn how to homestead and have like, oh my god, look, there's another wolf thing. It's a, how do you say, like a picture frame. Yeah, anyways, I wanted to go hunting this autumn, but nobody around here hunts. And the people in my husband's family who do stuff like that, I don't want to be confined in a fucking deer blind or stand with them for too long. Number one, because they hate women. Number two, because I am a woman. Number three, I don't think it's safe for me to have a weapon around somebody who constantly sits there. I don't just no, it's okay. I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna go like us maybe next year, get our licenses, do everything by the books, and go hunting next year. I feel like that would be a better option. And I have nothing against that. So if you're on this channel and you're vegan, or you don't like hunting or taxidermy or animal parts, that's okay. I completely accept you, and I completely understand that that is your personal opinion and your, the personal ways that you wish to live, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with these things. But I am just a little bit different, and that's okay too. It's okay for all of us to exist together here on this very strange planet. But yeah, sorry if you don't agree with that. And also, I don't know, I talk about a lot of weird stuff here. I'm a very weird person, and I accept myself. And if you don't accept me, that's totally cool. I don't give a fuck. This hat came from a place, and towards the end of this little vlog, I will show you. I don't know what the hell I'm saying right here, but I had to mute it. Oh, I was saying I'm gonna get these fucking wolves. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm getting these wolves. They came home with me. They're coming home. Anyway, so check this out. I went to this antique um place. It's like a flea market. They had a lot of really amazing things here. Stuff I want to go back and look for. I don't know. I have to review this footage and kind of write down the stuff that I want to go back and get because I was just so overstimulated by everything. And I wanted to record, but I also was so like just bear with me. Watch this and you'll understand. There's just stuff on stuff on stuff. This was an antique coffee grinder that you hook up to the side of your how do you say, the countertop, and you screw it in a little bit. Coffee goes in and then it gets ground out right there. I think it was pretty expensive. Too expensive for my taste. But yeah, they have this little thing. I think it adjusts the ground, like how fine it is or something like that. I don't know. And this was a meat grinder. I think so. And it worked. It was really cool. And it had different attachments on it. That was more reasonably priced. Hey, Cheech and Chong, look! Can we hold this? Well, it's recording. Bro saving his. What, Hank Williams Jr.? The Doors? What? What was it? Frank Zappa? You are your shit. Reba McEntire, you see that? Journey? The Eagles? You know what? Anyways, they had a bunch of vinyl. Sorry, I'm really worried about YouTube slapping me with the copyright. And I think they had the Muppets or something, like a Muppets vinyl, the Beatles, and a bunch of other stuff. This was a really cool area to wander around, and I wish I had, I don't know, like 4 hours to walk around this place. Um, I was very grateful. Oh, I found this little TV that they turned into like a little alcohol serving thing. But look, I found an Egyptian statue inside of the TV. I was trying to figure out where it's from or if it had any other identifiable bits and bobs on it. I'll probably do some research on that later. But I think that was just like a basic Egyptian statue. They also they had a sphinx. The little sphinx guy here. That's a very nice chair. Everything in the store was very nice, or very confusing, or very strange. It's kind of like the place that all of your left socks end up, like the goblins still when you're not looking. This is a very, very cool TV, a gigantic key, and a bunch of old timey pharmacy things, pharmaceutical stuff. And I'm just kind of rifling through everything, and they allow you to do that in this store. Um, when I was a kid, my mom had collected some things like this, and she had Prince Albert in a can, and she always made the joke about letting him out. I don't know. It's something before my time. But this is what that reminded me of. My mom always telling me about Prince Albert in a can. Well, you better let him out. Um, yeah, and this is just me being nosy because you guys, if you've been here for any extended time, you know I'm fucking nosy, ridiculous, and stupid. So, anyways, it's fine. Um, a lot of really cool stuff here. Too much cool stuff. And then a fist. My son wanted to show me this. He said, "Look, mom, it's you." These were a very pretty pale pink. I don't know what the hell they were. Some kind of vase or something. I don't know. But they were very nice and very pretty. Then they had all kinds of little doodads. Ah, that was really pretty. Very heavy silver, and I was trying to figure out if they hid something underneath the velvet, but I didn't want to fuck it up. These remind me of little ice cream scoopy thingies. That my mom used to have whenever I was a kid. And these are just like old keyholes from a door. They have all kinds of random shit here. It's very, very random. I love rabbits. I love rabbits so much. And they had this cute little rabbit plush. Um, they had corn and cactus cast iron. I don't know what these are. Perhaps bread pieces makers or something. This is made out of some kind of stone, and this is some kind of something else. I don't fucking know. But it's like walking through your grandparents. Oh, look, guys. This is the fucking Bible from the 1800s. It's just sitting on the floor. I was telling you about this a couple videos back. It's falling apart. It's from the 1800s. It looks like something crazy. This guy has a lot of interesting things. Bells, and this is I believe a thimble, but he wanted, I think it says $27 for a thimble. I put it down really quick. That was the most expensive thimble I've ever seen in my fucking life. A lot of different, I think these are agate pieces, carvings and things like that, which were pretty cool. They look like bookends, perhaps, and I showed my husband the Bible. I thought that was really, really cool. They had a lot of the tin, how do you say, they had, in this specific area, they had a lot of stuff from all over the world. And they had these little oil cans, which reminded me of the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. They had Wheel of Fortune and these weird masks. These really, really weird masks over here. And I kept egging on my husband. I was like, you grab one. He was like, no, I'm not going to grab one. You grab one. I was like, no, I'm not going to grab one. You grab one. And then finally I said, fine. If you hold this, I'll grab one. And so that's what happened right now. That is my farmer's almanac. My husband didn't know that it was recording. So, yeah, that's my purse. This is my purse. Those are my shoes. That's the floor. And anyways, I'm reaching over to try to grab this mask. And I think eventually I do. Oh yeah, I did. He was like, what's going on? Yeah, these masks are very strange looking. I like them, but they're so peculiar. They're very strange. This is me with not makeup, sorry. Just as shocking as a mask is. I tried to make the face it was making. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yeah, now that I'm looking back, that is a lot of copies of the Wheel of Fortune game. And then, yeah, old signs, canes, oil tins. They are all very expensive. He had quite a collection of things in general. Old glasses, anything from your childhood, I think you could find here. And they had a bunch of Raggedy Ann dolls too, in other places. Aha! This is where I find my hat. And I was so obsessed with it. I was like, wait, how am I going to hold this and put this hat on? And so I asked my husband to hold it again. I asked my husband to help me out. I was trying to figure out how to put it on, or what it was, or if it was real. And it is real. It turned out to be, I think, a fox hat. We thought it was a raccoon, but nope, it's a fox hat. And the inside was a little bit undone. I was excited though, because there was ears on it too. And it was about $30, which these go for anywhere from like $175 to $200 online. So I got really excited. I was like, man, no way, there's an actual real fur. I love fur so much. I'm not against fur. Oh, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do I look like a lost boy? And he said, no, honey, I think that's the butt of it. And I was like, no, it's not. And then, anyways, he tricked me. He tricked me. I was like, is it on right? Because I was confused because they sewed the ears onto the back of it. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't really know anything. But yeah, I was showing him the ears and that it's leather. And sorry, my roosters are in the background. Yeah, I got really, really excited. But yeah, so this is me just holding it around the store like a baby or something. And then my kids wanted to show me some things that they found. My son found something. There's a lot of old chairs and shoes, and I got excited because I saw all of these fur purses, and they were kind of, I like fur, but this was, I don't know, to me it was ugly as hell. And if someone else likes it, that's fine. That's cool. It just wasn't up my alley. I don't know. I'm weird. And that's fine. But I have a very specific taste, I suppose. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see what else we find. There was a lot of sewing machines, a lot of records, vinyl. There's a couple of things that I missed. Oh, an old radio, some old photos. Yeah, there was just a bunch of stuff here. I Should have brought a black light. I think this is a sugar jar. I should have brought a black light though. Oh, there's some old glasses and you know those little pieces for the fence? They had fence post things here. Um, yeah, I thought that was weird. You could just find anything here. And then I told my husband, hey, I know where a whole pile of pipes are. He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, follow me. So I ran through the whole store. There's a magic conch, and I thought that was an ibis. I ran through the whole store to find the pile of antlers that I frequently visit. And right next to the pile of antlers, there's just a pile of pipes and rocks. And he was like, oh, okay. And then I was looking at the plates on the ground. They just have piles of stuff everywhere here. They have doors. It's very peculiar. I don't understand it. I like it. But I don't understand that. I think that's the base of a lamppost. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? And then some old military photos or something. Is that a butter churner or is that a plunger? I don't know. I got really excited because I thought I saw a clown over there. That's where I thought I saw the clown. I asked my husband to take a peek at it because he was walking that way. But then he said that it was broken. And that kind of broke my heart. So I wanted to get a closer look because I was like, well, how broken is it? And yeah, he was smashed up pretty good. I don't know. They just have like piles of weird stuff. And then you go up to the front and you ask them how much stuff is because there's not prices on everything. Like the antlers, I just kind of had to ask the guy. I was like, hey, how much is this? And he's like, well, it just depends. And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, anyways, I got really excited because this is the first time I've ever actually done a Russian nesting doll thing. Like I had real ones in my hands and I was so excited. So I started opening them feverishly and I kept opening more and more and more and more. And I was so excited to see that there was more. And it just freaked me out. I did no freaking clue. And then my husband said, oh, there should be one more. And I was like, no way, are you serious? And he goes, yeah. But we found out that somebody had taken the baby. So there was no more in this one. Anyways, it made me really sad that someone took the baby out of this one. So then we decided to put it all back together and mess with the rest of the Russian nesting dolls that were behind us. Yeah, these are so cool. I want to go back and get a set. Yeah. They're just so cute. It was so adorable. I love them so much. And then I asked my husband if he wanted to do some. And he was like, oh, okay. And so he shook them and he was like, oh man, there's nothing in here. So he kept opening them until he found one. And this one didn't go as far down, like into the mini sizes as the others did. That was the last size. And that's still pretty big. You can fit some more snowman in there. But they were just so freaking cool. They were so much fun to play with. I like going in here and touching everything. So bad. And they don't even care. They like literally want you to do that. This one was really difficult. But he had a lot of fun opening it, and it got down to this itty bitty little tiny nesting doll. And he was like, oh, it goes down further. And I was like, no way, that's got to be the baby. He's like, no, 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 no. It goes down further, watch. And then we saw the seam, and I was like, no way. So he couldn't get it. He kept trying to use everything he could in order to open it up. And we tried really hard to get it open, but we couldn't. But there was a seam, so we knew that it would get open. So he handed it to me, and I put black magic on it. I'm just kidding. I just sit there. I was like, left, right, left, right, left, right, this way, that way, this way, that way. Until it finally gave way, and the most precious baby, little blue-eyed baby came out. Look at it. It's an angel. Oh my God, is that cute? I would literally probably go to war over this baby nesting doll. It is perfect, and I need to defend it from all evils in the world and in the planet. There was a bunch of different dolls, and there was a donkey doll, which I thought that was strange. In this little area, I like the rug a lot. I think that's a how do you say? I don't know. But this was kind of cool too. There's a clock and there's lunar eclipses. There was a bunch of knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bones. A bunch of random stuff that didn't look very good. A lot of steins and mugs. There was this figurine on the wall that was cool. One of the steins or mugs or whatever these things are called, I think they're called steins. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it had a blacksmith on it, and I thought that was really cool. So I showed my husband. I was like, hey, look, it's you. You're on here. Take a peek at this. And he was like, that's not me. And I was like, no, no, no. No, no, no. Trust me. This is you. But I think it was $12. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. But he mentioned to me that something that I forgot, and I accidentally knocked over the little indigenous girl. He mentioned to me that that this look there's actual bullets in here. I forgot what he said. I don't know if I want to say the words 357. I don't think that's correct. Yeah, for $75, it was a leather holster. Look at that. All the wear and tear. It's really pretty. It's very nicely made, and he was admiring the leather work. There was the Sorcerer's Apprentice vinyl, which I thought was really cool. It's got a lot of it's just really cool artwork, and then it was Simon and Garfunkel's or something, and then behind that it was a military band, like the United States military band. I was like, what the fuck? All right. But yeah, there was a bunch of like leaded glass and crystal glass. And then my husband brought up the hey, there could be lead in this stuff. And I was like, oh, fuck. You know, it's always sad when you go into an antique place. Oh, I found a whisk. And I was like, hey, can you demonstrate how this old whisk would work? You know? And look at that. And I was like, meow, I'm going to put my finger in it every time. And then I was like, meow. I kept trying to put my finger in it. And then, yeah, anyways, we were having fun with the whisk. It is really cool and very efficient. But yeah, he was like, man, there's probably a bunch of lead in all this shit. And I was like, dude, you're right. What the fuck? I wasn't thinking. And that kind of dampened the day, you know. I felt like a wet noodle after that. Because I realized that there could be lead in all of this shit. And I was like, fuck. Shit, what the fuck? Oh, and then my husband was like, are you going to get that hat? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get that fucking hat. Yes, I'm getting this hat. And then on the way out, I found this really interesting wooden thing. Oh, and then I found a treasure chest that had a very beautiful lady on it and some very pretty etching in it. It's just a very beautiful treasure chest. And I took a big sniff, and it did not smell like mold. Of course, you could see like the glue that they used, some kind of wood glue to glue it together. But yeah, this is just a really, really neat thrift antique place. There's a lot of very interesting things here. I was like, oh my god, look, John Wayne Gacy. No. Really beautiful dolls. And yeah, that's kind of about it. I didn't get to go down here, and that made me sad, but I could always come back some other day. There's just so much stuff on stuff on stuff on stuff, and every corner it's like a labyrinth of antiques, and so you have to go in kind of not knowing what you want and finding everything that you could ever need. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. The kids had fun. My son, my eldest, was like, wow, it's like stepping back into the 1800s. And yeah, and it was really fun. So yeah, that's all. I'm sorry I didn't film an outro. Thank you for being here. Okay, goodbye.